Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of June. These are general readings. Please keep that in mind. Only take the messages that resonate for you. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you, fellow Aquarians, for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your contributions to the channel. I appreciate that. Let's take a look here. What's going on with my Aquarians first half of June? Let's take a look. Let's see. King of Wands, got a fire sign there. Five of Cups. Someone's dealing with a little bit of sadness here. Could be a fire sign. Could be somebody around you that's Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe some regret there. That Five of Cups energy. King of Wands kind of coming back in. What's this around? What's this about? Yeah, they want to come around. Three of Cups. Reconciliation. Could have been a third party involved. Disappointed around that. Five of Cups, Three of Cups. Disappointed around a third party, but possibly wanting to reconciliate and work on things. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles followed by the Six of Wands. They want to make something right, Aquarius. There's an energy around somebody here that, you know, really wants to take the action. They want to take the steps. They want to make things. I think that there was a lot of fun with you guys at some point in this connection. You know, and I think that they really want to put the effort in. They really want to show you with the Six of Wands that, you know, that you meant something to them. But it is going to take time. This isn't something that's going to happen very quickly. You may be making it a lengthy process or holding back. You might sort of, I think some of you are also, there's also an energy there with that Seven and Six of Pentacles and Wands. It's like you're busy doing things that are making you, you know, successful in life, doing the things that you're working towards. You're spending the energy, the time, you're giving this to yourself. You're sort of showing yourself the love that you're important, that you value your time, that you value yourself, that you're not going to let a situation that maybe was, you know, sad or difficult, but I feel like you're not letting that pull you down. Three of Wands, yeah, see, you're going to keep them waiting. I think a little bit, some of you have made this process, you're taking your time, okay? You might be making this person wait. I think some of you could be exploring, you could be exploring other avenues, other areas of your life. In a sense, you're moving on to do things that make you feel good, that make you feel productive, happy. You're sort of turning your back at this time. There was, okay, yeah, there's a lot of crying there in that Five of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. You're focusing on the long-term stability here. I do think somebody here is really wanting to try to make things work, but you're definitely focusing on the value that you know within yourself, within your life, the things that you're focusing on. When you turned your back, it could have been that they turned their back on you. But now that you've kind of moved forward, they're seeing that value in you, that Ten of Pentacles. I think this person is seeing that, you know, anything. Well, let me just see here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords. Yeah, they know in their mind this is Aquarius was worth a lot to them. They know that you the way you think, was valuable. Maybe the way you spoke, the things that you shared or showed them, taught them. But they see here that King of Swords was worth a lot of value. And you see yourself in this way. And that's why people see you that way, Aquarius. When you know your self-worth, when you know your value, when you know what you're worth, other people will tend to recognize that. They tend to respect that. They tend to see that. Okay? People who don't value themselves, people who maybe cheapen themselves or don't give themselves the credit, other people may tend to take advantage of that. And I think that the energy with that Three of Wands here and this King of Swords is it kind of shows me like you can't take advantage of this, or they can't take advantage of you. Maybe there was a little bit of that generosity, giving a lot with that Ten of Pentacles, a lot to offer. You know what you gave here, Aquarius. That's the thing. You also know what you offered. I think you shared a lot. I think you gave a lot. Ten of Swords. Oh, man. Some of you might be completely done with this, completely exhausted. Maybe there is no turning back with that Three of Wands. Why the Ten of Swords? Why the Ten of Swords? Queen of Pentacles. Well, you're focusing on yourself, okay? So you're focusing on taking care of you. A lot of you had to kind of rebuild where you lost. You know, you may have lost some things in life. Could be money, could be, you know, your energy, parts of you that you gave so much. But I feel like there's definitely here energy around putting back together where the puzzle pieces were falling out, where the pieces were missing. You're kind of rebuilding. You're focusing on nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, getting your rest, eating properly, all these things, okay? Focusing on your work, self-work, and your work, you know, the career, the path that you're earning, you're living on. What is this person's feelings towards Aquarius? What is their intentions? What are their feelings? Thing is, guys, that you don't have any major arcanas yet. So, you know, how significant was this to you? Queen of Swords. This person wants to talk to you, Aquarius. This person wants to. They know you have your boundaries, though, or they know when we ask about this, it's like Queen of Swords. This is no nonsense. I think that they realize they have to come in with absolute truth, absolute reason, knowing the boundaries, knowing what's, you know, what they want or what you're needing, deserving of. Let me just see here. What do they think about Aquarius? What are their feelings or intentions towards Aquarius? Ten of Cups. Yeah, they really love you, Aquarius, or they're trying to. I think they miss the fact that, again, Aquarius energy is that they know that you would offer a lot of love, a lot of emotion. They know that, again, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. So they know, again, there are people who offer it all, but you have to be a match, right? So I think that at the very least, whether or not you're a match or not, they definitely know that you offer a lot of love, a lot of stability, a lot of longevity. You give everything that you have in this connection, okay? I think it's about a match, though, as well, considering this, you know, how significant is this individual to you? So they really want to try to make things, you know, show up for you. Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords. They really want to speak their feelings to you. They want to tell you what maybe wasn't fully said in the past. There might have been a lot of unspoken, they ignored their feelings, and now they're trying to show you their feelings, talk to you about their feelings. They're finally expressing. Sometimes that's what it takes, is the end. It takes sort of moving on for somebody to fully get a little bit more vulnerable with their emotions, with their feelings. What's the healing advice here for Aquarius in this connection? What's the healing advice for Aquarius with this? Eight of Cups, guys. So part of your advice, now remember, this is a general reading, okay? You're going to have your own personal circumstances. But the Eight of Cups is kind of is something that says, we're letting go, we're walking away, we're not an easy thing to do. But I think that Three of Wands is sort of showing you that you're just not waiting. You're not waiting on this person, or you're not waiting around, but you're moving forward. But I feel like even if you do this, you still have a lot of cups there that are standing, that are still showing that this is not easy. This isn't not an easy thing to let go of for you. Okay, you have had some emotions that it's hard to let go of, or you may have to remind yourself. I would say for the people here, for the Aquarians who have really gone through that Ten of Swords, where you've either been backstabbed or you feel like, you've been totally wiped out by this situation. Is it worth you going back? You may not want to. Again, you do what's best for you, but Eight of Cups. Any other healing advice for Aquarius? I do feel like there's a wishing well here, like wishing someone well. There's going to be some kind of heart energy. Nine of Wands. Yeah, so again, your healing advice here is saying that this is a big struggle that I don't think is fully... It feels like a struggle that's either you walk away from, or if you stay in this, it's going to be a very difficult road ahead. So it depends on how much you're willing to endure. Some of you... It's like somebody told me once, it's not over till it's over. That's the thing, Aquarius. It's not over till it's over. Something's going to continue doing its routine, doing its thing, doing its cycle. Like when it's over, it's over. And I feel like there's a little bit here that I don't think they're giving up on you. But I also think that there's a part of you that's saying, that Nine of Wands is almost like you're coming close to the finish line. So where and when is the finish line for you? Whether that's completion or ending of this connection, or the finish line of the struggle that you've been going through with this situation. Closing thoughts or energy around this. I feel here, Aquarius, how do I put this? The Lovers, King of Pentacles. Okay, you're working on yourself. This person should be working on themselves, but they want to try to work on things with you. Closing energy for this reading for Aquarius. The World. Okay. There's your cycle there that's coming to an end. So there's your only major arcana in this situation, or in this reading, I should say. This could be a long distance relationship, which, that's the thing, is that it could be a situation for some of you that's how significant, or how significant can this relationship really cultivate anything if you're constantly traveling around the world to see each other? Is it feasible? Is it realistic? Is it possible? But the closing energy there is the cycle that's coming to an end. It's kind of like this ride is over. This trip is over. So for some of you, this is definitely around a long distance, because what I was trying to say, or what I was getting, is that's the thing here. Like how realistic or how significant is this relationship? Is it worth going through the struggle, the pain for this? because you didn't have any major arcanas, which kind of is indicating to me we're somewhat going through the motions here. We're doing all these things. We're going on the ups and downs. We're going through a cycle here. There's a lot of endings and sort of re-beginnings or cycles. But is that coming to a meaningful connection? Is it really, really life-changing for you or this person? So you finally get a major, being the World, which is usually the end of a cycle. It's something that's come to a completion. Now, whether that's the struggle, because it's a new beginning, it's something that ends and it has a new beginning to it. But somebody may have to walk away from the struggles that they're also in bringing into this connection. There could be, let me clarify that. I just want to see if something like the Devil pops out, like if someone's bringing in addiction and issues into the relationship that's causing a lot of pain, then that's got to go for this relationship to have a chance. What could be the struggle? Are there any other struggles that need to be resolved, healed, and dealt with or let go of in order for this relationship to have a saving chance? It's almost like, theft or something. Ace of Cups. The struggle around emotions. Again, somebody here, this is a new beginning in love. So there is an opportunity here, Aquarius, that could bring you into a new beginning. But I'm also wondering if somebody loves themselves. In order to love others, you really have to love yourself. Emotional fulfillment from the inside out, not from the outside in. And so there is something here about either you're moving on to a new love, a new beginning, or somebody coming from a place of emotional expression, emotional love. Because I did see here where this person wants to finally tell you just how much they feel, just how much maybe they loved you, that you meant to them, and it was never spoken. You didn't really know how that person was truly feeling deep down inside. So there is struggles around love, struggles around maybe falling in love or accepting love in their life. If somebody has an issue accepting love, then there's not much that you can change or do with that. Maybe you're the person that, oh, my camera is so off. Maybe you guys are something, closing out with love. The Star. That's you guys, Aquarius. Somebody wants a new beginning with you. The Chariot. There is some travel and long distance here for sure. I think somebody here has to have a sense of hope or belief and faith that they are worthy of love within themselves and within their life, having a partner, not just having a relationship without truly expressing and developing and growing and feeling love to create that significant partnership in your life that makes you grow. It enhances your life. So there's a thing around somebody here who might struggle or runs away from their emotions. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. The healing advice. Does this person run away? Are you letting go of their emotions? The advice to maybe let go. And then I asked the struggle, being an Ace of Cups. This is somebody that maybe they have a hard time moving on into new love. I don't know. I feel like they have to let go of something. And it's really about loving yourself in order to let go of and accept the new, Do they want a path? So there's your other major, the Star card. So there is a sense of hope here, maybe not even with this person, if some of you are completely done and over with, but there's a sense of hope and healing in the emotional aspect of someone's feeling about themselves. It's very, very critical to love yourself. It's vital in order to have a healthy relationship with others, because how can they love you? Okay, whoever side that goes on. You know that saying, hurt people, right? Healed people, heal people, kind of thing. It's like they want it. They see the value in it. They see what you have to offer. They see the abundance. Why don't they have it? Why is it not happening? Why does it not ever come to something very significant? Why is it just taking place but not anchoring? Let's take a look at the Oracle, the bird's message for you guys. The Nightingale Soul Song. The Queen of the Night is kissing you awake. Follow the call of your heart. Okay, the beguiling song of the nightingale pierces the silence of the night and awakens the yearnings of your soul. What unheeded desires are slumbering in you? This bird's song heralds solace and can place you under a love spell. Renew love and usher in the healing. Isn't that interesting? Ace of Cups with the Star card, renewed and the healing. Gently, its soul song accompanies the transitions of life. Peaceful and aware by your side, Nightingale reminds you of your very own soul sound until you are able to begin singing it for yourself once more. Nightingale's love is unconditional and boundless. Be ready to open up to your own deep love. I think that's very Star card and Ace of Cups, guys. Unseen, I roam through deciduous forests, hedges, and undergrowth, my maroon plumage representing security and heartfelt love beautifully camouflages me, and my trail feathers serve as a perfect sense of touch. Thus, I navigate skillfully through the undergrowth. I am the queen of the night and a messenger of love. My miracle feathers open you to the magic of nature and of the mysteries. My pure song is a good omen and stands for the call of a loved one or for hidden love. It works like a miracle, opening the heart and revealing to you the sounds of creation and the song of your soul. Meet me in poetry, in fairy tales and stories, and I sing you my tender love song. So there's a bit of an energy here, guys, of like that undergrowth, you know, keeping love sort of hidden in the night. It's not fully exposing, and I think that's what somebody here has to talk about or express how they truly feel. It's almost like somebody forfeits a relationship or creates a lot of insignificance because you don't know. You didn't share your emotions. You're not speaking up about your feelings. So it doesn't have a significance to it. It feels like friends. Okay, there's more meanings here. Good news can be expected, bringing new momentum into your life, a strong connection to heart and soul, vitality, and the zest for life. Nightingale heralds a romantic time, gentle and well-meaning companion for the transition. And your affirmation, Aquarius: peacefully I stand here, listening to the sound of my soul and following the gentle call of my heart. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Thanks again for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscriptions. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.